Success is not a dream, it's a discipline. The lawyer had just finished a long day of meetings, tired, but with work still to do. He didn't want anything fancy for the night, just a quiet, comfortable place to rest before his next day of business. He found a small, unassuming hotel tucked away on a quiet street. It wasn't a luxurious five-star chain, but something about it stood out. As he stepped to the front door, a young bellboy opened it for him with a smile. "Good evening, sir. May I take your bag?" Before the lawyer could respond, the bellboy added, "And just a reminder, sir, your wake-up call is scheduled for 6:30 a.m. as requested." The lawyer raised an eyebrow. He hadn't made any such requests. "Thank you," he said, feeling a bit puzzled. Inside, the receptionist stood behind the counter, offering a warm smile. "Welcome, sir. Would you like a glass of wine or coffee while I prepare your check-in?" Again, the lawyer was caught off guard. Wine? Coffee? He hadn't even thought of it. But there was something about the smooth, seamless flow of the hotel's operations that caught his attention. Once he got to his room, he couldn't help but notice how pristine it was. Everything in place. A fresh flower sat neatly in the center of the bed. Dinner arrived exactly on time. The waiter didn't need to ask about his preferences. It was exactly what he'd wanted. Everything was organized, precise, and it all felt effortless. The lawyer couldn't stop thinking about it. How was everything so perfect? He had to know. He approached the front desk and asked, "Who manages this hotel? Everything here runs so smoothly, I'm impressed." The receptionist smiled and pointed to a door in the back. "That's Martin. He's the manager." Scene 6. Visuals. The lawyer walks into the manager's office. Martin is sitting calmly at his desk, a man of few words. The lawyer walked into the small office and met Martin, a man in a simple shirt with a clipboard in hand. No fancy suit, no expensive watch, just calm eyes and a quiet demeanor. "Are you the manager?" the lawyer asked. "Yes," Martin replied. "I have to say, I've never seen a hotel run so perfectly." "Thank you," Martin said with a small smile. "Where did you study hospitality?" the lawyer asked, curious. Martin paused before answering, then said, "I didn't go to college. I graduated high school, and then I started working here. I began cleaning rooms, then worked my way up." The lawyer was shocked. "But how did you create such an efficient operation?" Martin smiled and leaned back in his chair. "It's simple. We follow a system that was created by the hotel owner. It's not about being talented or educated. It's about doing the right thing, every time, without fail." Martin continued, "Every employee here follows the same rules. It's all part of the system. The bellboy, he greets every guest and asks the same 3 questions. The cleaner, she puts a fresh flower on every bed. The receptionist, she offers a drink, coffee or wine, to every guest. The chef, he serves meals exactly on time, no matter what. And the doorman, he makes sure every guest knows the time of their wake-up call. The system is simple. Everyone has a clear task, and they do it the same way, every single time." The lawyer stood there, his mind racing. He had spent years building his career. He was educated. He had knowledge. But here, in this simple hotel, he realized something he hadn't thought of before. Success doesn't come from having the most degrees. It doesn't come from being the most talented. It comes from discipline, consistency, a system that works. He had always believed that success came from brilliance. But now, he saw that maybe greatness came from something else. The ability to stick to a plan, to follow a system, even when no one is watching. As the lawyer left the hotel, he thought about his own life. He had spent so much time trying to be better, trying to outsmart others. But what if the real key to success was simpler than that? What if it was about discipline? What if it was about following a system, even when it felt repetitive or mundane? Maybe success wasn't about talent after all. Maybe it was about doing the right things every single day. Success is not just about having the right qualifications. It's about following a system day in and day out. It's about doing the small things consistently that lead to something bigger. Discipline beats talent every time.